Hey, this is Robert at Guzzi Fabrication. Man, I've got a really cool video for you today. This is it. Hidden tailgate latch kit. We're going to be installing that on the 55 GMC LS Resto Mod truck that we've got in the shop. And let me run you through a few updates before we get to that. Now the I Did It steering column completely installed. Quick shot of that. And we've gotten all of the bugs worked out of the steering linkage that goes from the column to the rack. 3 joints and a heim. Cold case aluminum radiator installed. And we've gotten all of the HVAC system mocked up into place. Had to make some brackets for the condenser. Think it's going to work out okay. So let's get into this hidden tailgate latch system. And there it is. Very cool. Operates by that little spring-loaded latch there. So let me show you how to get this thing installed. So this is a shot of the mechanism itself. We're going to be disassembling it. And I don't want to get any calls from the ATF. It looks like it could be part of something else, but it's not. It's just a latch mechanism, but it's really nicely made. Spring loaded in there, and we'll have to disassemble this to get this thing installed. And I'm glad they put that little pointed tip on there. I'll show you why later. Okay, so first thing, we're going to mark out where this housing is going to rest at. She's going to take a marker. And what we're trying to do is find center. Now this is a 5/8 hole for this housing, so we want to step up to that. Yeah, we don't want to do the 5/8 right off the bat. Okay, now this is the critical step. We're going to be marking out, well, first, where the mounting hole is. We need to get that accurately drilled, or yeah, it's not going to work out well. Okay, now that that's accomplished, this is the little bit more in-depth part. We need to be very accurate on where this slider mechanism, its full range, and not make a really ugly, crooked, or bad slot. So to make this slot, we want to drill out both ends with the drill bit. And then carefully, using a cutoff wheel, this is a 1/32 width, really narrow or really skinny, straight line. Get that little piece out of there. And we're going to finish this off with a file. We don't want to do it with a bit or anything rotary. We want to do this by hand, because we want nice straight lines. Yeah, a power tool is going to get out of hand really fast. And there's our slot and our mounting hole. Highly suggest installing it with these vice grips. Otherwise, if the housing falls inside the tailgate, big problem. So we're going to get that slid into place. And there that is. We'll get that cinched down. And our slot looks good. Now we can get this thing built. Here's a shot of the housing installed. Spring goes first. Get that loaded. You want to make sure that this bushing is on there. That keeps it from that little slot knob from being in the wrong position or having a lot of slack and wobbling around. And that's how it works. Okay, so that little tit on there, or pointer, or whatever you want to call it, end piece, that's going to be really useful for marking exactly where we need to drill the hole. We want to put it at tailgate in position and then score it just like that. Now this came with some grommets you're supposed to put in there, but we're not going to use those because those are going to be really wonky. That's a 3/8 drill bit, slightly larger. That end shaft is tapered, so that's going to work out really well. I want to make a nice accurate hole. Now this mechanism is on both sides. So there it is, latched into place. That's a positive latch. That is not going anywhere. Now we're going to have a little bit of weather stripping, so that'll take up any of the slack, so the tailgate's not going to rattle. Now we've also going to be installing in another video straps. We're going to do away with the tailgate chains, all of that, and cut those off, the mounts. We've got a slider system we're going to use. Really nice, secure, nice kit, man. Highly recommend it. And I just want to take a moment to thank all of our supporters. We're 200 videos on YouTube. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, good or bad. You're not going to hurt my feelings. As always, thank you for watching.